Imagine stepping outside to find your front yard turned into a swamp, furniture floating, flowers destroyed, mud everywhere. At first you think it's a storm, until you realize it was deliberate. That's the night my HOA turned my life into a flood zone. It started small. I missed one HOA deadline, a fine, an email. Then another fine for a so-called landscape violation. I paid, and the petty notes kept coming. Please be neighborly. Maintain curb appeal, the kind of passive-aggressive nonsense only an HOA committee can cook up. I figured that was the end of it. But I was wrong. One night after work, I woke to the sound of rushing water. I ran outside and my lawn was a river. My patio table floated, my kids' sandbox was a mud pit, and water was creeping toward my garage. The HOA claimed it was a drainage test, some vague technical excuse meant to cover the truth. But there was no storm, no burst pipe. Someone had opened an irrigation line and left it roaring for hours. It wasn't an accident. It was targeted. I called the HOA. They gave me a form letter apology. I called the police. They said it looked like vandalism, but needed proof. So I started gathering it. I documented timestamps, tracked where the water pooled, and spoke to neighbors who'd seen suspicious trucks late at night. The deeper I dug, the more it felt orchestrated, like a punishment for refusing to stay quiet. That's when I decided I wouldn't be the victim. I installed motion cameras, wired up a loudspeaker, and kept a pressure washer ready. The next time the hydrant hissed at 2 a.m., my camera caught a masked crew from the HOA's own contractor. I blasted a pre-recorded warning. "You're on camera! Stop!" They froze in their tracks. I live-streamed the footage straight to my neighbors and posted it in the community group. The reaction was immediate. Angry comments, furious calls, and suddenly the HOA had no place to hide. Within days, they apologized publicly and quietly paid for the cleanup. But here's the chilling twist. The person who signed off on that so-called drainage test still sits on the committee. No arrest, no accountability. Just a paper trail and a lesson. When they flood you, shine a light. So tell me, if this happened to you, would you have exposed them like I did? Or taken it straight to the police and lawyers? Comment expose if you'd go public, or law if you'd press charges. On HOA Anonymous, your voice decides what justice looks like.